Welcome back, YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session as well. We're going to be going over S&P 500 and also gold, so let's go ahead and hop into it. We're going to start with a 10 tick for S&P 500. Here we are looking at the market gradually pulling to the upside, and we do have a target level that we're looking at right around these 3720s. But first, we'll have to see if the market can continue that bullish move past these 14s, get through that level of resistance, and then continue to move up from there. And we do got this minor level of support 06 that we're looking at, and then underneath that right around 99.50 as another level of support, another minor level of support that potentially could continue the market in a bullish trend. Now if we get under this level, we are going to be probably looking at lower levels, somewhere first here at about 93, then somewhere down here into these 87s and potentially even down into the 78s again. We did gradually pull to the upside for the beginning of, the beginning of the US session, and through that US session and continuing right now in the bullish trend even into this London session. So we'll see what we get on the London session for our levels, but if you're trading right around this time, continue to look for that upside unless you break underneath 99.50. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here on S&P 500, get a closer view. You guys can see that we have a couple things pointed out. We got some bounces here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Nice little bounce that we had over here for a trade to the upside, and we are continuing that move. Again, we have some minor levels to try to break through first, level 13, then above that right around 14. Get through those levels and we're going to see a push into those 3720s and potentially higher. Right now we are climbing and we don't really have too much resistances above, really, to be honest. We don't really have any, so we are using this measured move as target levels to try to gauge where we should take some profit off of. So in this case, look out for resistance first between these 13 and 14s, and then try to look for the upside of 3720. But again, if we do get below these 06s, look for the market to come down into these 99.50s and see if we get a nice support bounce here for the continuation of move from there. Let's take a look at gold, see what we got on gold right now. Now gold is pulling down into our levels of support. We passed one so far. These 1861.9s went right through that level. We got another one underneath, which is right around these 1858.7. So want to see if the market actually comes into that level. If not, we may end up pulling up from this area right here to try to retest these 1864.3s. But we are now pulling down to the downside, so look out for the market to try to pull into these levels of support, maybe hit them nicely with a double bottom or a V bottom, and then continue to move up from there for a fade move. But if you want to continue the shorts, you're gonna have to let the market pull back into prior levels of resistance, potentially here at these 64s, and if it doesn't stall here, maybe even look right around this area right here, right around these 66s, to see if the market will then stall and then give you like a double top for a continuational move to sell that rip down below. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here on gold as well, get a little bit of a closer view. You can see we had a nice bounce. We are coming back into prior support. See if we use that level as a minor level of resistance to continue the trade down. If we don't, then again, look for those pullbacks into 64 and potentially even 66. I like 66 right off these peaks of resistance, and we could see the same thing, pull price right back down. So again, wait for those pullbacks and that price action, and you may be able to get a nice move. When we get into the London session, we'll see where the market is in regards to our levels of support and resistance. Below those 58.7s, we got 56, 53, and then we got a nice drop move that potentially can happen down into these 45 to 44. So we're going to be looking out for that, but we do got some supports to get through first before we gradually pull down into those 40s. So that is it for S&P 500 and also gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, thank you again. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in on YouTube. Thank you. Take care, guys.